Okay, we're back. We're back. Jesus
After some
Christ.
technical
Yeah,
difficulties,
yeah. Took a while to set this up. I feel like everything I
evening
set up
everyone.
before literally just got reverted. Um,
Every every time I look at my calendar, I keep thinking it's October 10,
yeah,
and then I just
that's
realized
true.
no,
That's
no,
true.
it's October 6th.
I keep forgetting that it's actually October already, dude. I'm seeing things that are like
Right?
first week of October, and I think it's like September still. Can't believe I've
Right? I keep
lost so
thinking like,
much of my
no
life
way, it's
already.
like the last week of September.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy though.
Jesus. How's work going?
Work? It's going
Yeah.
decent, I guess. I had a bit of drama. I don't know if I can even talk about it
What?
here, but
Drama? Okay.
no,
Dude,
no,
that'll be so perfect.
it's just work thing because so my work involves like I deal with like a script basically for a YouTube channel that has like some ghetto anime stuff, and I mean like actual like original story, and then there's like panels drawn by someone, and it's voiced. If you could get it, it's like a webtoon but voiced, right?
Mm.
So I'm in charge of managing as well the creation of these. So
So like Doki Doki. Like we need to give the
sure,
viewers
yeah,
at home something to visualize.
yeah, it's like a visual
Okay,
novel.
Doki
Yeah,
Doki.
like the Doki Doki. Yeah, but it's more movement because it
Yeah,
transitions off
right.
and stuff. Because the VN's kind of more static.
Okay.
It's really just there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So I
That was more
manage.
for me, but like
Yeah, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You should play visual novels. They're pretty fun too.
I
Um,
we'll see, dude. I don't
JK.
read.
Yeah, you need gameplay, dude. Like a fucking
Yeah,
voiceless.
like League of Legends.
What was that game? Never mind. I'm too senile for
Baldur's
this.
Gate,
Now, what was that?
Starfield,
This
Phantom
discount
Liberty, all
Starfield
of
you're
our
playing.
topics. Oh, No Man's dude, why you got called this guy?
I'm just kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
don't know, man. I think it's better than Starfield.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll get to that later when we
yeah,
get to that topic.
yeah. Anyways, this person who's in charge of editing, he reached out to me and told me that I missed a voice line. Like my voice actor didn't record a certain line. So I was like, oh shit,
Right.
yeah, that's my bad. Let me fix that. So we got it fixed essentially. But then the video editor never like reached back for like 3 days. And the deadline was like within a day already, or like 2 days.
Uh,
So anyways, we're late already. The video editor's not saying anything. And then like yesterday he was like, okay, I'm gonna upload it. But he ended up uploading like this morning. So it's a lot of time wasted. And then
right.
there was a hiccup with the audio. I felt the audio was imbalanced, which is funny because this podcast is probably imbalanced in audio. But one
It's
of the
fine. It's a hobby
yeah,
podcast.
yeah. And we're just starting out. I can't afford my mic yet. Subscribe to our channel.
I don't think I can afford a mic as
Yeah,
well. You
don't
can
worry, dude. If
barely
they
hear me.
if they subscribe more, we can get 2 mics for easily. A blue whale or whatever it's called. Blue Yeti. Yeah.
I
Anyways,
don't
it
know,
took a
mics
while.
suck.
Yeah.
I get AirPods, dude. AirPods. Dude,
AirPods. Can't connect that to the
Apple,
PC though
Apple,
because it's Bluetooth, right?
can't you? Apple
Can't you?
AirPods, is that what you call it? They sound
Yeah.
pretty decent, by the
Yeah,
way.
they
Like,
sound pretty
it's
good. They
pretty
sound
crisp.
pretty good.
Have you heard like Lyle talk through the earphones? They're pretty nice.
No, no. I did
But yeah.
use, codename Sev. I mean, that's technically his nickname, but he had these earphones.
For
You
what website?
you press it and it like noise
Oh, I
cancellation.
thought you
It
were
like
doing
sucks
some
your ear.
sponsor bullshit.
No, it literally like sucks
Oh,
your ear because
that's dope, but like,
yeah, it's like a vacuum or some
I
shit.
don't
I think
know.
it's Samsung. Pretty sure.
I think that's pretty
I don't
expensive.
know.
I think that's way above our pay
Yeah,
grade.
I'll be honest, I've never used any of those. But
Yeah.
yeah, I say with my
So
Steel Series
drama in the
headset.
workplace, huh?
Yeah, basically I
Any
felt
plans
bad.
on like a
Yeah.
you that's your drama?
No, because we have a manager in the chat, right? In this workplace
Right.
chat. So I had to call him out in that chat that oh, I think we should up the sound of this one character. But the thing is if you do that, you have to re-render the entire thing again and then re-upload it,
Uh-huh,
which is the
uh-huh.
one that
Because
took
that's how
time.
you edit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I told him, "Can you do that?" And then he's like, "Nah, I think we should just keep it as is." Which honestly, in his part, is pretty dumb to say. You don't say that. You're supposed to change it. So the manager came in and was like, "Oh, sorry, but your responsibility is actually to train." Because I also offered to do it myself, which is funny because I literally did it immediately as I
You
when my
shouldn't
time
be getting like
it was already
more
finished.
stuff on your plate. You're barely
Yeah,
getting paid as
yeah,
is.
but it's a very quick change. So if yeah, pretty
Why
much I
you're
just
gonna
felt
render
bad.
for an hour?
I don't know, dude. He said he lived in. Wait, I never mind. I can't say this. But he's from
You
a.
can't say that. I think you're gonna dox him.
It's not from a
Jesus.
first world country,
We
so
gotta keep it vague.
yeah,
We can talk about these things, but we have to use like pseudonyms.
yeah, yeah.
Not for Lyle and Sev, it's fine. They're friends.
Those
We
aren't the
know
real
them.
names, anyways. It's
Our
actually
viewers are
Christopher.
like
Yeah,
our viewers are just friends. It's Sebastian and Christopher.
yeah,
That's their
and
name.
Johnny Cage
Isn't that?
from Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Oh, dude, they finally got
Mortal Kombat 1, dude.
what was his name? Who
John
who
Claude Van
was
Damme.
Johnny inspired from? Yeah,
John
yeah,
Claude Van Damme.
they finally
Yeah,
got him to they
yeah,
finally got him to play Johnny Cage,
yeah. This is
which is
crazy.
like
I didn't
super
realize he
dope.
was
The
inspired
unit,
by Johnny Cage, actually. Or
yeah,
like
the
Johnny
whole
Cage was
Mortal
inspired by him.
Kombat series was just inspired, especially like Johnny Cage,
Yeah.
which I
Someone
learned by
mentioned
the way.
Bloodsport. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. It's like
Yeah.
what do you call it? One full cycle, one full circle.
Yeah.
30 years ago, they
Full
wanted
circle.
what
Yeah.
was his name? John Claude Van Damme
Yeah. Did you see the
to
trailer?
be Johnny Cage
The trailer
for
for
Johnny
Mortal
Cage. Yeah,
No, like
pretty
for
dope.
Mortal Kombat 1 in general, it was the same.
Oh, in general,
They recreated the old trailer, like the very first trailer they had for their US release, I
mm,
think, where it
did
was
they?
like, you know how in the song there's like an off background voice that says Mortal Kombat like out loud. They
Yeah,
like
yeah.
recreated that, and that's where it came from the very first trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was from the.
Okay, it's pretty
It was
dope.
like a hip, pretty corny to be honest, but it looks cool, I guess. It's like everyone's in the
Come on,
street and they all
it's our
convene to rap.
childhood.
They
Why
say
would it
Mortal
be
Kombat. Yeah,
corny? You
it
know?
was honestly ahead of its time, considering. Pretty cool.
But yeah, pretty nice that
Yeah.
his name's so hard to say. Jean Claude Van Damme
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
finally playing Johnny Cage. Well, it's
Yeah.
not really playing as Johnny Cage. It's like an alternate skin, but it's got its own
Yeah.
voice line.
Yeah.
Pretty flat. Like how he acts is pretty flat, but like what do you expect?
Yeah.
He acted in action movies. Don't really watch those for the
Yeah.
acting.
His
Oh,
skin
it's
kind
pretty
of
nice.
feels uncanny almost because he kind of acts like a psycho because they kind of just put his voice line in Johnny Cage's like craziness.
Oh, yeah, yeah, basically. But like the trailer is pretty dope.
Yeah,
The
that's pretty
fatality
cool.
was pretty
I
cool.
didn't realize that was Johnny Cage. I thought they just added him as like an extra character
Yeah, yeah, that would have
during the
worked too.
trailer.
But like,
Yeah,
I guess it's like
yeah,
another character to
that's true.
balance. It's more
Yeah.
moves.
And it
Plus,
would have been kind of
it's pretty
similar
important.
anyways to Johnny Cage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's like Johnny Cage
Johnny
is Van
Cage.
Damme anyway.
Yeah,
So, but it's only like pre-order, which is like, dude.
that's
Oh,
crazy actually. Also, I realized
I
the
hate,
who's that
I
guy who
hate
comes
that.
back? Shang Tsung or some shit. Who's the main bad guy? He's a
Oh,
pre-order.
the general is he?
No, he was like,
Thanks so. Whatever his name is, I don't really play Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry to the fans who. No, he's like
who's
isn't
the
he
main?
supposed to just be like a
I don't
side
know.
character in Mortal Kombat 1 or something?
I don't know if it's Shang Tsung, but it's the guy who's like, it's the
You
main
mean
bad guy.
Shao? General Shao?
No,
Yeah,
no,
General Shao then.
shit.
Yeah, you're General Shao
No, the
in
one in
Mortal
the,
Kombat 1.
the
He's Shao Kahn, right?
yeah, I know that
No
guy,
way.
but that's
Are
not who
you
I mean.
not
I meant
talking
like
about that
Shang
guy?
Tsung. Yeah, I
What are you
did mean
talking?
Shang Tsung actually.
I don't know. I don't follow Mortal Kombat
Isn't he the
really.
main bad guy? But he's like a pre-order
Really?
bonus. Yeah, it's pretty
I've
weird.
always thought of Shao Kahn as like the main enemy, but like for
No,
viewers at
he's.
home, forgive us.
I think
We
Shao
don't play
Kahn's
Mortal
the.
Kombat.
I think you mean the general guy, right? With like he has like an axe,
Yeah,
right?
General Shao.
Yeah, he's
That's
more of a
him in
side
like another
character in this
universe.
one.
Is
Shang
he?
Tsung is
No,
the
you
main
can
bad guy.
play as him. You can play as him.
Yeah, but he's not
Like
main baddie.
he's not the
Yeah,
main antagonist, I guess.
because I watched the
They're kind of
trailer of
fighting with like
MK1.
Sindel or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like this
but
girl named
like
Krona or some shit meets Shang Tsung
it's
and she awakens.
pretty interesting with like how they're
Yeah,
playing with other
pretty
background
cringe.
characters. It's like you can bring in tag team characters or
Yeah,
something
that's pretty cool
to
actually.
include in your combo, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not a
they're
big uh fighter game
Yeah.
guy.
So even a lot of the characters you can't play as are there as a tag team like
Yeah,
addition. Yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty cool. Pretty interesting.
Maybe I'll actually try it out when I have money from my
Same,
work or from our
same,
subscribers
same.
from home when they donate to our super fan YouTube, you know.
Yeah, I'll probably just watch
Don't
like a
forget to
full.
hit the like and subscribe, you know,
Yeah.
if you
Thank you
did
for
like it.
yeah. Thanks for all your support, by the way, viewers at home. I really
So
appreciate it.
we
Even though I
appreciate it. We
have a smile
appreciate
on my
it.
face. Uh,
We actually just
yeah.
segued into
We're,
Mortal Kombat. That wasn't even
that is smooth. That
that
is
wasn't
smooth,
even
dude.
part of our. That was pretty good. Yeah.
That is pretty good.
Um. So
That is
this
pretty
segue
good.
is gonna be really bad now.
Just
Speaking
like
of
Starfield. I'm just gonna
yeah,
get that for some bad.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if it's bad. I
It's
haven't played Starfield.
I played a bit, but
Yeah.
like you know how they've been hyping it up as like I can check.
Yeah.
They've been hyping it up as like the new generation of video
Yeah.
games or something with like
Yeah.
a
In
thousand
fairness, I
planets
don't
or
think
anything.
Bethesda said much about that, but I feel like the fact that they were silent a lot about it kind of made it feel like it was something crazy
No, no,
than
no,
it was really.
Even Todd's like saying like because a lot of people are
Next
complaining
gen.
about the crazy requirements, right? It's like you require an SSD, a
Mm,
minimum like a 2060 or something, which only runs it
really?
at like native 1080p at 30 FPS.
Oh.
So it's like,
And it's
um,
maxed at 30
why do you need
FPS,
that
right? It
much?
doesn't
Yeah, yeah, the
even go
minimum
past.
requirements.
It's crazy.
A lot of people are like complaining about that, and Todd Howard's response, which
Oh.
is on video by the way, is literally just we're making a next generation game. So to play our
Oh.
next
You
generation
need a next
game, you're
generation
gonna have to
machine.
make a next generation machine. Yeah.
That's pretty
So
crazy. That's
everybody was
pretty
like,
crazy.
I have a 4090, I have an i9, I have 64 gigs of RAM. What do I upgrade to, Todd Howard?
Don't you have like
And
an i9?
I don't know.
Jesus.
I mean, an i9 is kind of redundant for gaming anyway.
Yeah.
If
I hear it
i9
heats
is like
up
more
quick,
for
so it's like,
productivity.
yeah, it's not even.
I'd assume so, since it's like more power, right? More
Yeah.
processing. I don't know,
More
mumbo jumbo
watts,
jargon.
voltage,
That's not what I wanted to talk about Starfield,
kilowatts.
actually.
Yeah.
It's I don't know if I should be happy about it or if I should be disappointed because a lot of people already you know, they're taking off the hype glasses of like, oh my god, it's Starfield, it's
Mm-hmm.
the next big Bethesda game, and they're actually realizing like there's a lot of flaws in Starfield. Um, I think you know, but like every single interior is like a loading screen.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen memes about that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. It's so annoying. I played it even on an SSD.
Yeah.
I don't care if it only takes 5 seconds. My immersion every single time I want to go in a building, it's 5 seconds. Like, come
Yeah.
on, man. But a lot of people are comparing it to Phantom Liberty actually with the writing, and apparently, CDPR's writing for Phantom Liberty blows Starfield way
Yeah.
out of the
Yeah, it's
water.
crazy.
But I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy. I don't like
Mm.
Cyberpunk. I might like it in the future, but I'm genuinely happy that Phantom Liberty came out like what, 95% good,
Yeah.
90% good with a few bugs in between. I'm
Yeah.
happy for that.
Yeah.
How's your Phantom
You
Liberty
know,
adventure going?
I have a lot of good things to say, but actually speaking of bugs, I literally this is the first
Uh,
today was the first time I played after patch 2.01 because they released a small patch to fix bugs and stuff. And I noticed a
uh,
very crucial thing. My legend my tier 5 gorilla arms were now gone. So now I had to buy it
mm.
back for like 80,000 credits. So I didn't feel too bad because I was swimming in cash already, but it's
Yeah,
kind of
I'd
weird.
assume
It
you
just
have like
disappeared.
500 grand or
Yeah.
something.
I'm just trying to reach 1 million creds just so I can feel happy about myself for no
Oh,
reason.
I know that actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was an update this morning, if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah,
This
there's
morning or yesterday,
yeah,
2.01 they
yeah.
call it.
Like
There
some
was a
bugs and stuff.
bug. Uh, I'm not sure if it's just consoles, but
The
there
save
were
files,
moments
right?
where no, no, no. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
besides that.
but while you were updating the game, it updated to 2.005. So basically, like a developer build.
Oh,
It kind
I
of
didn't know
fucked
that
up the
actually.
save.
Oh,
You could fix it by updating to 2.01,
I didn't notice
but
that.
like that would take some time as well.
Yeah,
But yeah, that could be the problem because like in the
yeah.
2.005, it didn't have icons, like weapons
Oh,
didn't work. Yeah. So that could have been your problem. But like, how's your experience with it so
Yeah,
far?
yeah. I did double check. I was in 2.01, and I was robbed of money, but it's alright. Who cares? But it's really good, man.
You do.
You know, earlier today, me and my other friends, actually, them, watched with like, well, I won't name them anymore, just in case. But we watched this movie,
You
Red
already
Line.
name dropped so many.
Yeah,
What movie?
watch Red Line. It's like an anime movie where it's like cars and racing, and it felt so cyberpunk to
Oh,
me. It made me want to boot the game
okay.
up, so I did boot the game up, and I did like
Mm.
some of the racing mission. There's a racing mission in the base cyberpunk game, and honestly, I love the driving now in cyberpunk. I feel like it's hard to pinpoint this, but it's really fucking good actually. Particularly the combat and even just being able to drift and shit and the feel of the cars. They're so cool. Not that I'm good at driving, but it's good nonetheless. And yeah, you
I
mentioned the
mean,
writing earlier. I feel like
yeah.
every single side gig or like side quest I've had in the new area, Dogtown, I feel is like every side gig is equivalent to like a side mission. Does that make sense? It's like
That
really,
actually has a story. That's not filler.
yeah, yeah, they really add a story to it.
Mm.
And I don't know how to say this without spoiling, but I had this one mission.
Oh
Pretty
my
much
god,
every
don't spoil our
pretty much
viewers.
every side gig and even like the
Don't
smallest side
spoil
gig. No,
me.
no, I'm just
I'm
saying.
eventually gonna play
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But almost every side gig in the new area has a choice at the end of some sort. Or not necessarily choice,
Mm.
but like an outlook where you can choose to side with a certain, you can side with one or the other. And I even look at guides sometimes because I'm paranoid. But really, it's just really for role play, of course, which is really big for me, anyways. So I don't fucking
Right.
care if I don't get a reward or some shit, or like the world's not necessarily gonna change because of it. But I know in the back of my mind, I make this decision, this thing will happen. So it's just really cool, dude. And there's one side
Mm.
quest which is like multiple parts, and I just finished that last part like yesterday, I think. Then I reached an ending which I didn't like, so I wanted to reload, but it was like 2 days of progress, so I decided not to reload anymore. So hopefully no one will make this mistake. I'll just say I don't know. I can't say anything about it without spoiling
Just
actually,
keep
but it's really
we'll
cool.
just
It
keep
was a really
saving, I
cool side
guess.
quest. Yeah, it
Dude,
reminded me
the
a
quick
bunch
save
of.
button is your friend, man.
Yeah, it
Like save
is.
some.
I
It's a
did save
first per.
scum, but the thing
It's a
is,
single player
no,
game.
no. It's like this is the first part of the mission, right? And then the second part
Okay.
is after you have to wait a day for like a call and shit to continue the mission. So I did a bunch of stuff in
Okay.
between. So if I were to reload, I'd have to do all of those things again. So, I
Right.
decided to live with my consequence of my choices.
I mean, that's one of the best parts, right?
Yeah,
Because
role playing.
a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but some in the community are already complaining about how FOMO's kind of ruining video games.
That's a phone.
Because a big fear of missing out.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
a big thing about RPGs in the past was the replayability
yeah,
because you miss things. You
yeah,
miss things because you get locked out of it because you chose something you didn't notice it or whatever.
yeah,
It's an it's a big thing and it's a divisive topic in my mind because
yeah,
one, yes, games feel more impactful if you can miss things.
yeah,
Because, like look at Walking Dead. You don't really miss things there, so it doesn't really matter
yeah,
what choice you do. So it's like,
yeah,
but there's also the issue of like, that's content that could be missed by people, which is
that's
very
true.
important for selling point time from people. But I think I'm more in line with returning the fact that players can miss stuff
Yeah.
because I love picking up old not old games like games like Red Dead Redemption 2 and just walking
Mm,
around. I still find events that I've never gone through like what my 100 hours of Red Dead Redemption. That's
mm,
not a lot, but like I finished the campaign, did a few
mm.
activities, and then I dipped on it. But yeah, I think it's important that games should still have things you can miss on so that it
Yeah,
enhances the
yeah,
replayability. It makes you think like your choices do matter
yeah,
and you fucked up, so you're gonna have to live with that. So in a way, I'm
yeah.
happy that you
That's
kind of
true.
had to
Yeah,
live
that's
through
true.
your choice. Like
Yeah,
I fucked up. I didn't say now I have to live with the consequences of my actions. So in a way, you're role playing as your character, and now you're depressed because
That's true. That's true. That shows there's freedom and like a choice that was
yeah,
made, right?
in a way,
Yeah.
there's no freedom for the main characters since we're here, but in a way,
Yeah. Well, still fucked up. I mean, no spoiler. I was gonna say something. Bring up a good point actually. I remember I was scrolling Reddit this morning, like I always do, like a fucking loser. I saw in the Cyberpunk subreddit, they were talking about, they added this arcade game. Cause
like you can play in the game.
yeah, they've added two already. Like the first one they added was Roach Race based on The Witcher's, Roach Horse, and it's like
Oh
the
yeah,
jumping
uh-huh.
minigame. The latest one
Right.
they added was Trauma Drama, where it's like a bullet. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you
Bullet hell?
move. Yeah, but it's like side scroll moving. You're on the ground, like
Uh-huh.
then shooting. Yeah, and
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
people were using an exploit essentially to get the high score, so they get the prize for it.
Hmm.
But they patched it
Right.
out in 2.01, so you can't exploit it anymore. Uh,
Hmm.
and people were complaining like, "Oh, how can we get 100% achievements now? We can't finish this challenge." And people are in the comment sections were arguing that, well, you're not every game is supposed to be 100% anyways, and it's supposed to be hard and a challenge. So yeah, it
Right.
just made me think of that.
Um, yeah, I'm not really 100%er myself. I don't think I've
Mm,
100%ed anything.
true.
I think
Same as well.
exploits are fine if it's a single player game, but also I don't know. I think it ruins the game in a way
Yeah.
where you since you have to
Yeah.
exploit it, then that
Yeah.
kind of cheapens your achievement, right? Because
Yeah. Yeah.
um, I don't know if you played the game that I'm thinking about. Have you played Midnight Club 2 or something like something
No,
similar?
I haven't. I don't even know what
Oh
that
my god.
is.
It's basically a racing game to the
Oh,
viewers at home. It's a racing game by
racing.
Rockstar. I know,
Really?
Rockstar
They made a
fanboy.
racing game? That's cool.
Yeah, yeah, they made
Good for
Midnight
him.
Club.
Mm.
So this was released in 2003. There was a boss that took me like genuinely 3 hours. I was like
Oh.
sleep deprived for around almost 24 hours already. I kept going for 3 hours, kept trying to beat him. And I was tempted to cheat or, do
Mm.
cheesy stuff or look up a guide on YouTube to make it easier. But then I thought, imagine how satisfying it would be if I actually beat him
To crack the code
myself.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like exploits are
Yeah.
fine. It's your thing. It's a single player game.
Mm.
You do you. I'm not gonna tell you
Yeah.
don't do that, but like sometimes, exploits cheapen the experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. I get you. And the thing is, going back to that one side gig where I wanted to reload, it's not, it's more for
You're
my,
not done.
I didn't want this thing to happen, so I really wanted to go back. It's not because
Right.
it was just a shitty. And honestly, when I play
Right.
games, I feel like I want, that's why I don't disagree with saves coming, like even in Baldur's Gate or something like that. Because
Uh,
some people they were saying, oh, shouldn't saves come or some shit. Well, it's a fucking video game.
it's a
It's kind
single
of like,
player game. Who
yeah,
cares? If
that's my
they have fun, that's the
advantage.
point.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
able to turn back
But
time basically. Uh, so yeah, bummed out in it.
I mean, it gives you another reason to replay
That's
Cyberpunk, right?
true. That's true.
Like after you, I don't know, fucking
Yeah,
shoot
Th-
yourself to get Johnny out of your head or
that's
something. It's
true.
like
I would actually be pretty open.
another. I haven't finished any ending,
Yeah,
so that's not a spoiler. I think so. I've never
yeah.
finished it. I'd assume you probably die because Johnny's overhand, but
Could be, could be.
um, yeah, it's like
Yeah,
very important. I
yeah,
think yeah, it's the whole idea of like why are you stopping people from enjoying the game, right?
yeah,
They enjoy it, they enjoy it. It's not how you'll enjoy it, but
yeah.
who cares?
And I
They're
mean,
fun. That's the point of a video game.
if you really wanted to exploit something to get, you can probably just have a console command or some shit. Wait to like
Yeah,
bypass it
there's
anyway,
like
so it doesn't really matter.
there's probably like cheat engine or something for that,
Yeah,
like cheat codes
yeah.
for
There's a mod to
Cyberpunk.
enable console command.
Yeah, yeah. I think those are called trainers, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, probably.
They
Yeah,
they change stuff.
yeah.
A lot of
Anyways,
shooting in Phantom Liberty.
yeah.
Speaking,
Speak. Oh shit.
I'm not
uh,
laughing. I'm not laughing because of it. I'm
we were
sorry. I'm
just
sorry.
talking
I'm
about
laughing because of how
choices.
bad the segue
Yeah.
was. No, Jesus.
You
Jarek
should.
showed me. Jarek showed me a fucking
Yeah.
video.
I thought
He's
this was
like,
new
this
news.
happened recently. Yeah, exactly. He told me this is new news. So he
I
showed me
saw
a
it in
video of like,
people in Reddit were talking about
what,
it for
why,
some reason.
what? Just because it was posted a few hours ago.
Oh
So he showed me a video of trigger warning, I guess.
yeah.
A shooting between like
Can't
an
smile.
old man and a pregnant woman. Plot twist: the pregnant woman is the bad guy because they were breaking
Yeah.
into his home.
Yeah. That's a good.
So,
It's a good title for this podcast, actually.
uh, I, I,
Yeah. What's up? What's up?
like at first I felt bad because like the
Yeah.
headline makes you
Yeah.
think, okay, so some crazy old guy shot a pregnant lady. That's kind of bad. But honestly, when they were breaking into his house,
Yeah.
which is still very dangerous. So there's a whole debate of like, should he have shot them? But
Yeah.
then
And from my
he
understanding,
could have died.
they kind of like pushed him or some shit, and he just reached for his gun without them
That's
noticing and
crazy.
was
He's
able to
old
get.
too, and that's
Yeah.
pretty dangerous
So it's
for old
like,
people.
yeah.
But yeah, okay, so it's not a pregnant lady apparently. She did die, sadly,
Yeah.
in a way, sadly, because like loss of life, but also they were screwing with somebody's home, like they were stealing stuff.
PlayStation
The
games.
boyfriend of the dead girl got like 12 years in prison, and like
Yeah.
the old man didn't get any charges because it's self-defense. Why should you?
Yeah.
Um, Quite the segue for a very,
Yeah.
very controversial
Yeah.
topic.
I mean, if there's any time where wielding a gun is like correct in my eyes, it's when there's someone that's literally in your home
It's
breaking
self-defense,
in.
right?
Yeah, that's as
Yeah.
self-defense as it gets,
It's
really. I understand that they were
like,
running away, but how would the old guy know if? What if they were circling back and they were getting
were
some
they running
fucking?
away?
They
Did
were,
they run away? Were they
they
running
were, and
away?
the woman tripped. That's what the
Oh,
old guy.
don't let the woman's dead.
Yeah.
Jesus, sorry, my bad.
But how would he know? Maybe the guy went back to the car and
I
grabbed
mean,
a
yeah,
fucking
because it's
AR or some shit,
adrenaline,
right?
right? It's
Yeah, you
adrenaline,
don't really
and you're
know.
in like a
Yeah,
single decision could end
yeah.
your own life. But yeah,
If they
I
both
don't know.
escape,
It's
who's
hard
to
to
know
talk
they won't
about
come
gun
back with
laws.
armed or some shit? They
That's
could.
true, actually. That's fair. But like, gun laws, the whole
Yeah,
debate of gun laws in America, Jesus Christ.
yeah. And I think
Like,
that's one of the most important things to know is like, this is America. I don't mean to make that sound weird, but
what?
no, but fact is, that's what I'm saying. You could think that the couple probably had guns as well, because it is America.
Yeah, that's
This
also a
isn't like
possibility, right?
this isn't like
Yeah.
I don't know, some other
Well, the
place that isn't
Philippines, we have like
America.
guns everywhere,
Yeah,
dude. Jesus.
that's true.
Oh, but yeah, Arctic. That was like 9 years ago. I don't know why we're
Yeah,
fucking dredging this out. By the
what?
way, this
I
was
swear,
9 years ago. Thanks, Jerry.
I remember seeing that even in my YouTube feed and like shorts. It was like a recent
You're
short.
right.
No, don't
Yeah,
blame
I
me.
saw
They
that. I think so.
regurgitate.
Yeah.
That just goes to show you regurgitation of information. This thing is like 9 years old. People are
Mm.
bringing it back somehow, and
I mean,
kind
it's
of
because
turning
it's
it
got a
into a
controversial
clickbait.
topic,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, it's clickbait.
yeah,
It's like pregnant
clickbaity.
woman gets
Gets
shot.
shot.
Who's not pregnant, by the way.
Yeah,
Plus, they were in the wrong.
yeah,
But it's
yeah,
like, I don't know.
yeah. It's crazy.
We don't. It's hard because like it's in
Yeah,
like
you could.
you can't think straight. It's hard.
Yeah,
You have to make split second. Am I like? Do I have a?
split
Uh,
second decision.
I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
speak.
yeah. It's alright.
A split second
Yeah,
decision that could cost you
yeah.
your life.
And it's
Plus, he was
so.
minding his own business in his own home. Like,
Yeah,
no
and
way you wouldn't try to fight away like robbers, right?
yeah. And this is why I think this is a genius. uh, I don't mean to. Someone literally died, but this is like a genius topic for clickbait because
Yeah, it's good
you
clickbait.
can
I can't
never
deny that. It's
you can
good
never really
clickbait.
understand the situation unless because sure people have strong opinions and they're like, oh yeah, that old guy was right and all that. But fact is, the only person who knew what was right at the moment was that old guy because he was the one in that moment itself, and we're just getting chipped information of it, and it's hard, especially like I know in hindsight we can go like, oh yeah, it was self. defense and all that, and it was true. It was self-defense. But all these clickbait sort of shorts and videos, they could easily frame it in a way that makes the old guy look bad, right? And make it as
Right.
the titles
Yeah.
say, "Oh,
People
you're shot, you're pregnant."
people already have like
Yeah,
brought that up. A lot of
yeah,
people in the comment section were like,
yeah,
okay, so the old
yeah.
man isn't the bad guy.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't actually realize that the woman wasn't even pregnant. Actually, I just saw a comment that pointed that out and showed the source, but
Yeah.
it's not
Hopefully people have
one of
better
the pieces
reading
that aren't read.
comprehension than
Yeah, and I know a lot of
well,
people
you
won't
know what,
even bother to look into it, right?
we didn't
Just
even
eat it up.
properly research this actually.
Shut
We
up.
can't confirm if she
I
was
mean,
actually pregnant or
no,
not.
I did. I
Jesus.
did.
Yeah, it's fine.
I
Oh,
looked it up.
you did. Okay.
Okay,
Thanks.
I'll be honest. I
You're
don't
covering your
vividly
bases.
remember
You're
it right
like
now, but I have weak memory. I know I clicked on a link, and I know for a moment I was 100% certain of that. So
Alright. You know what? We're going on
I'll
to
trust past
a lighter topic.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
So speaking of
Speaking
shooting,
of shooting,
let's hope
yeah.
up. You know,
See, what do you mean? CS?
I swear I watched a podcast and they mentioned this topic, so I was like, oh, let's copy the shit.
Oh,
Thought it
you
was
just
new.
admitted.
Wait, half of YouTube is copied content. There's no
You know
originality
what?
these days.
Sure, that's fair. I guess like you
Playcast,
can argue
Playcast is
everything
copies.
under the sun is like already made. So,
Yeah, just because
all
you
right,
copy something doesn't mean you can give the exact same take or give the exact same product. It's okay to copy
honestly, yeah. I guess that's
because at the
maybe
end of the
not that
day,
one, but like,
no, okay, that's a clickbait statement. It's not okay to copy, but the thing is, let's say you're making a movie.
I feel like our first episode.
Let's say you're making a movie. Don't be afraid to take inspiration from other movies because even if you try to
Oh
copy it,
yeah,
you'll end
yeah.
up most of the time you'll end up using your own talents, your own techniques, and your own processes to make it anyway.
I
So
mean, you
you
have to
know,
keep in mind that you have to make it unique in your own way.
yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah,
you can get sued for
yeah,
it. You know.
yeah. I just feel the mindset
But
of oh, I'm too afraid to copy something is kind of
I mean,
almost arrogant because
there's
it's not like
no
you copy it
original thing in
exactly.
the world anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like I forgot what the saying was. Everything under the sun, something. Everything under the sun
Simba, everything under the sun is yours to
is
rule or something.
yours.
So it's my favorite movie quote, dude.
But yeah, it's
I'm just
the
kidding.
saying. It's like everything under the sun. Everything has been
Yeah.
created under the sun. So it's like even if you make an original concept,
Yeah.
it was probably thought of already
Yeah.
way
Without you
before.
knowing. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
it's like
just
just gotta be
create and
unique.
figure it out later.
Mhm.
Have someone
I don't know
else
why I'm
figure
even
that out.
talking about.
Hire a
I don't think
lawyer.
I have
Hire a
a book
lawyer.
out.
Yeah.
Maybe not
You have
that
a book?
one. Well,
We
you
should.
need a lawyer
You know
anyway.
what? Link down below. You can order our book. JK,
I
we won't do that. Okay.
I'm not selling my book anymore, Jesus. Anyway, speaking of shooting, CSGO, not CSGO 2, CS2 came out.
Counter Strike.
Counter Strike
Yeah.
2 actually came out.
Sick.
And just like Starfield, a lot of people are taking off their hype glasses, and a lot of
Mm,
people are getting very disappointed with
yeah.
what CS2 is. Just like Overwatch 2.
Really?
Honestly, I already saw the train wreck before it got released.
What happened to CSGO 2? I'm not quite familiar actually. I was too busy with Cyberpunk.
CS2, there's no CSGO.
Oh,
CSGO's
really?
dead.
CS2? Yeah. No
Yeah.
more global
Honestly,
offensive. No more global.
it's more of like, look how pretty your game is.
True. I only played one game. The
And
smokes did look pretty sexy, dude.
the smoke's pretty nice though.
Yeah.
It's like
I
it's
like
super
being able to
niche.
move in and out like without the screen fogging up while I'm still visible, if
It
that makes
still
sense.
fogs your
Decent.
screen though. What?
No, you have to like if you're in the middle, like the fog and here, like you can see past the smoke. When I felt like
Can you?
originally it fogs
No
you up
way.
automatically, right?
Well, yeah, it
Because
does
it's
that.
yeah. But here it's it's kind of hard to explain, but like it's
You know
fog,
what?
you can
You
like
should provide a
50-50 and
video for the viewers.
yeah, I should. I'll put highlights of my
We
CS
most
plays.
likely won't, by the
I won't,
way.
dude. I literally can't
No,
shoot for shit.
so new things, the smoke, very important. That's a very, especially in pro play, people will abuse that with hand grenades.
Yeah,
Uh, because smokes were in a way broken because you can stall a push for so long if you smoke
true.
properly. So having a frag grenade ready to
Oh yeah,
throw
it
and
clears
break the
it, right?
smoke for a few
Clears it.
seconds, yeah, it clears it for like a few seconds. So it's pretty important. On the other hand, I like the lighting changes. It's a bit too bright, but on the other hand, it's better than agents like blending into their background.
Yeah.
You know,
At least
the
it's
high
visible.
contrast
Yeah.
works. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
visible. However, while I was playing, I've been experiencing frame drops. My PC isn't like super strong. It's an i7
i7.
8750
Jesus.
and a 2600 2060, not 2600. A 26 on RTX 2060. It's not that beefy, but it's also not that outdated.
Yeah.
So I show I can run CS2 at like low settings without any frame dips.
Mm.
But like playing in a map, especially with the water is beautiful. Oh my god, the water is so beautiful.
Water.
Like you can just
Oh,
drink it right
I've
out
seen
of
that
the
yet.
video game, dude.
My one match was in
Um,
Dust 2.
yeah, there's no.
There's no water.
When people are like waiting around in water, especially terrorists start in ancient, you start in
Mm.
water, right? If
Yeah.
everybody just starts running, my frames drop to like 50,
The
60. My
water
friends have also
physics.
been saying that.
Interesting.
But other
Interesting.
than that, game looks great. People are disappointed because it doesn't bring as much.
Mm.
However, I think one of my favorite YouTubers, War Owl. I don't know if you know War Owl,
No, I don't.
but he uploads like obviously Counter Strike stuff. He's pushing for the idea that Counter Strike 2 isn't really innovative right now, innovative right now, but
Innovative.
it's making it's the bare bones framework, right, where you can
Mm.
start putting things
I
on it.
get
Like,
you. Yeah.
yeah, sure, it's bare bones now, but
Yeah.
like, how about
It
next
can be
year?
worked
How
on.
about the next 2 years? It's a better
Yeah.
engine.
Yeah.
It's Source 2. Oh, I'm so excited to play Half-Life Alex, dude, when I get a
Oh.
VR. That'd be nice. That's like 5 years in the future, but like eventually I'll get to play it. The Source 2 is really nice. Ooh, the
Yeah.
Molotov looks so sexy. Have you seen the
Yeah.
Molotov?
No, I don't think I used it, dude.
Got water physics. Well, it's not water physics,
It's
but like
constantly
the
poor.
illusion of water physics.
Oh,
What do you
really?
mean? The
Actually, no.
Molly's like
I did
300.
throw it once,
You
but I
don't
didn't
you
look
don't
at it.
buy
Yeah.
utility.
No, I did.
Jesus.
What? I was buying smoke, and I was buying grenades because
Alright.
everyone else
You
was
know
buying
what?
grenades.
I'd rather have you buy smokes than like
Yeah.
none at all, to be honest. I
Yeah.
don't buy smokes. I'm pretty stupid. I'm
Yeah.
sober or something. But yeah, CS2, not that big of a
Yeah.
disappointment, but people are still pretty disappointed. Not as bad as Starfield. Starfield's pretty divisive. A lot of people are loving it,
Yeah.
but a lot of people also see it as
Yeah.
just like Skyrim or
It's a
Fallout in
Bethesda
space.
game. Yeah.
It's a
I think the
Bethesda
lesson
game,
learned
which
is
isn't
nothing.
necessarily
Yeah.
bad.
It's nothing groundbreaking. Right? It's
Nothing
Bethesda.
groundbreaking. It's safe. You know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
safe. Except
I'm sure
for
I'll
like
get to
Todd
playing
Howard saying,
it at some point. I'll probably have a decent time.
"You should try it."
Yeah.
You have like a 3060, right?
3060, yeah. Pretty I can
Yeah,
pretty
it's
much
pretty
run
decent.
everything except for path
Nah,
tracing
you gotta
and
run
Cyberpunk.
Starfield,
Yeah.
dude. Have you tried Ray Reconstruction or like the new DLSS
Dude, it
3.5
runs
with
like absolute
Phantom
garbage.
Liberty?
Can't run it. Like you
Really?
need
No
yeah.
shot.
I mean, the
Really?
frame rates are as good as when I would play Cyberpunk back in my regular PC, but I can't really go back
Uh,
to those frame rates anymore. I'm too spoiled now, so I need it to
are
be
you
smooth.
playing with like path tracing?
No, I off it. I just put everything in high, but have ray tracing off.
Dude,
Yeah,
path tracing looks so
yeah, it
pretty.
looks
Like
fucking
it
next
actually looks
gen,
so
dude. It's
good.
crazy.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
why I have another
I never
playthrough in me,
thought.
dude. Maybe like 5 years when I have a beefier thing.
Yeah, when you have like a
Okay.
beefy PC and you're
Yeah.
like, oh,
I go
this
back
can
to
run
this game and
Cyberpunk
it's like
easy.
still the best looking
You
game
can't.
probably
It's
made.
like the new Crisis. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
can it
The
run Crisis?
Crisis
No, no, no.
3
Now
some
it's
shit.
can it run Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
which
That's
is I
crazy.
never expected it. They're pretty good
Honestly,
for marketing themselves
yeah.
as like the most intensive game now.
Cyberpunk is pretty decently optimized. It just has a high limit because you
Honestly,
can activate ray tracing and shit, but you don't
I'd
need
say it is.
you don't need even high settings already looks pretty crazy.
Day one launch though. Day one launch was like,
Yeah, that
no,
was
no.
crazy.
I was there. It wasn't
Yeah.
good. It wasn't good at all.
Yeah.
Look, ugly and laggy. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to point out something really nice CDPR did. So now Cyberpunk 2.0 requires players to use
SSD, yeah.
SSDs now. Starfield started that trend. I'm not sure if that's gonna be a good trend, but like SSDs are like what, $20? No, $40 for a terabyte. Like
Yeah.
if you can afford a PC, you could probably afford
For
the
the SSD.
$40
Yeah.
SSD.
And if you get a
But
laptop, it
yeah, of
probably has an
course,
SSD on it anyways.
yeah, probably
Some
has an
sort.
SSD on it. but it's still anti-consumer because there's still people
Yeah,
with
still has to
HDDs
be.
and they don't have the money to do it, and they still
Yeah,
deserve to enjoy the game, which is why I appreciate CDPR so much. In Starfield, it's required and you have an SSD. If you use it
yeah,
on an HDD, you load for like 2 minutes, and then they're stuttering the whole time.
yeah.
In Cyberpunk,
You
you're
can still
also
play,
required now after the new update,
but
but
it's still
there's
good.
HDD mode. There's HDD
Yeah,
mode. You can
yeah,
you can switch it on in the options. So they didn't need to do that,
yeah,
but they did it. CDPR ruined their reputation with Cyberpunk's release, but they're slowly building it back up with
yeah,
Path of Liberty 2.0, which I still think is disappointing in my opinion as a pre-roam player, but for
yeah,
action RPGs, pretty good,
yeah.
pretty
I think
good.
Phantom Liberty shows it's CDPR leading to their strengths. I think I said this in the last episode, anyways. But like,
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
leading into that more
It's a
dense
small part.
story.
It's
Yeah,
easier. Writing's much
yeah.
easier.
Actually,
Yeah,
the
more.
harshest thing I can say about Phantom Liberty is the new map feels like a Ubisoft game because
Oh,
there's a
you
lot
have a
of
lot of
clusters
shit
of
to do that doesn't
enemies.
mean anything.
No, no, they do mean something.
Oh,
There's just a lot of clusters of areas where
like gang
there's
territories or something, right?
there's
Like
like
you kill them and you get like XP or
encampments.
something.
Yeah, there's this
Uh,
new thing where there's an infinite thing, a drop, like
mm,
a care package drops from the sky, which is really cool. Honestly, it constantly looks good, and there's always a log next to it, which gives you backstory on why did it drop in this specific
mm.
place. I don't know how they do that, considering it's potentially unlimited. So it's like, how do you have unlimited amount of recordings or like text flavor? But it's pretty good. It's pretty decent. Yes, it's pretty good. I think it
Mm.
fits the world at least. I know I get
I
what
mean,
they're
that's
trying to
great.
do because it's like basically a martial law fucking area. So there is encampments and forts with like
Yeah.
soldiers and shit.
Okay.
So
Plus, it
it makes
helps with like
sense.
world building, right? It's
Yeah,
environmental storytelling that's
yeah,
shoving it in your face in a way,
yeah,
which is not bad. Oh,
yeah.
um, ever since like Far Cry 3, Assassin's Creed 3, like
Mm,
how you always have to climb a tower in games now
yeah.
to like
Yeah, that
unlock an
thing's not there at
area.
least. I just
I
mean like the
hate
enemy makeup.
that.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Games
It
have picked it up
feels
like Horizon Zero Dawn, and I don't know.
because it's like
It's
pointless since it's just
annoying.
showing you stuff you already can kind of know. It's kind of weird that you have to go up something and like
I mean,
scan.
I
It's
can
kind of
see
weird.
where it's coming from. It's like,
Yeah,
oh, so you find out like waypoints or like
gets old
important
though.
parts for
Gets
me
old.
because it's a high point. But like, it gets old. When
Yeah,
you climb like your 100th tower in Far Cry, it's like, come
yeah.
on, man. I did this in Far Cry 3. You're making me do this in 5, 6, New Dawn, 4. Like,
Hmm.
and then, oh, have you heard about Mirage?
No, what happened?
People are disappointed.
Whoa. I'll be honest. I literally saw no promise in that game whatsoever, but I feel everyone was hyped for some reason. Kind
I
of looks.
mean, I got hyped because Ubisoft was like, oh, we're going
Yeah.
back to our roots, right?
But the
We're going
idea
back to our
was,
original
I think there
Assassin.
was a rumor it was planned DLC for like the
It's
Valhalla
not a
game.
rumor, it's confirmed.
Yeah, it was
Confirmed.
like a
It was
DLC,
DLC,
and they
which they turned
just
into a whole game.
turned into a whole
Yeah,
game.
yeah. That's why I didn't have my
Yeah,
hopes up. I was like, okay, that'd be dope. If it worked out, then it's great. I have another game to play.
yeah,
But if it doesn't work out, then Ubisoft.
yeah.
And then people are already worried because Ubisoft might use this as a scapegoat. As like, we tried going back to the old formula. You people didn't like
Nah,
it.
that's true.
But
Yeah,
then, like, nah, Mirage isn't the old formula. You gotta trust me. Plus,
what's
the
wrong with
old
that?
formula pretty boring too, though. By the way,
Yeah.
like it got old when it was like by the time Syndicate came out, the old formula was like worn down so
Hmm.
much.
I feel
But
like
yeah,
I know they got rid of Desmond, but I feel like a strength of this game would have been reoccurring. I mean, I know they
yeah.
have recurring characters with the Roman shit,
But
like the
like,
girl I
it's
sent you,
not.
but like, I feel like they could do
Desmond's
this a
dad
better
is
way.
in Odyssey, I guess. At
Really?
least spoilers. Yeah,
I'm spoiled, dude. I'll
but
never
like.
play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Not that I'm
Odyssey
planning
is so
to.
boring, trust me. If you want if
Yeah.
you want to play the trilogy RPG, go with Origins. Origins has the best
Yeah.
writing.
Yeah.
Side quests are dog shit, but the writing's really good. I don't know. Yeah, when they killed off Desmond in what was it? 3?
3.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed 3, I don't know. It felt like, the death of the game for me. Black Flag wasn't really Assassin's Creed. It was, he donned like the
Wait,
the
nah, dude.
clothes and the
They
costume.
They killed him in Brotherhood already, right?
No, what? No,
Because
what?
3 was the first
It was
person killed.
two.
Because 3 is kind of
No, you're thinking of Black
Black
Flag. No,
Flag.
three. You're three is
But 3 and
the
Black
one
Flag are
to
connected, right?
that's what.
They're the same bloodline.
Yeah, yeah, but like Black Flag is like a prequel.
So it can't have
Yeah,
been
he died in
Desmond.
three, dude.
Yeah.
You need to trust me. I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, guy.
Okay.
It's
Sure.
in three, dude. Trust
Right.
me, Jesus. I
Honestly,
remember
3
because
was bullied
Revelations, you were stuck with like
because
Subject 16 and stuff.
it's gonna say something racist. Fuck. Okay. But
Jesus,
like,
don't
I'm
you
just
might
kidding.
wanna you might
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Jesus.
That's a joke.
Um,
Um,
I mean,
I hated 3.
two was I replayed two. It did not age well. I'm planning to
I like
replay Brotherhood.
a story, dude. Or
Revelations
maybe I'm
was
thinking
a
of
I
Brotherhood
like
actually.
no. Two was great.
Yeah.
But also when I replayed it, it felt so stale because you keep doing the same thing over and over again.
True. Yeah.
I think I'm starting. I People used to shit on Assassin's Creed 3 so much.
Yeah.
Now people are praising it because honestly, Assassin's Creed 3 might have the best combat in my opinion because it's not just countering.
Sure.
You actually have enemies that you have to play around on. You haven't played. Have you played 3?
I did play. I just don't remember a single thing.
No way. Which game do you think has the best combat then?
No, I didn't really like Assassin's Creed for combat, dude. I kind of just liked
Mm.
how, the most epic combat moments were in Brotherhood where you got the dual hidden blades, and in the Black Flag where you
That's
could
in
use both.
two.
That
That's
was in
in
2?
two.
Dude.
That was in two. Greg. That was in two. Oh,
My defense,
viewers
I
at home,
played.
please forgive my friend.
I'm
Please
senile, dude.
forgive my
Honestly,
friend.
I don't even remember. I don't even remember
You should replay
a
two
lot of
then. You
things.
should replay two.
Too old, dude. I feel like because you said it was kind of stale. Because I feel like we've played so many games since then, so we've probably been awakened to
I mean,
a lot
yeah,
of
I played it
gameplay
last
types,
month.
especially Ubisoft games. I played a lot.
Oh
I
yeah,
play a lot
dude,
of Far Cry
Ubisoft has
games. Yeah,
overstayed their welcome here.
yeah. Have
Every
you
game they
played?
release is like the same formula with just different locations or
Yeah. Have
something,
you
like
played
Watch
Ghost
Dogs.
Recon Wildlands? That one was actually really good, dude.
What do you mean? It
Wildlands.
looks like the most
What?
Ubisoft game out of all
Wildlands.
Ubisoft
But
games. What?
it's like the perfected version of a Ubisoft game.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
And
You gotta.
there's no
Okay,
like
you
there's no
have to prove this to
towers.
me and viewers at home.
Right, dude.
The towers aren't the only issue.
Yeah, but you like explore yourself and then the objectives are it's cool, dude. It's cool
What do you
because you
mean
like
explore
do shit.
yourself?
Yeah, dude, I don't have to look through a tower and see everything in the fucking map. And
Okay,
you have to like
okay.
yeah, and to like those points to know like for example there's a weapon here, you have to like kidnap targets and interrogate them, like random
Okay.
targets who randomly appear in the map and shit. Or like get intel caches. I don't know, it's just very
Uh-huh.
tactical. And it's a
It
gigantic
just
map.
sounds
It's
like
like
another activity to do.
it's a fucking
Like
game,
instead of a
innit? You're
tower,
there to
you're
do
kidnapping.
something. What's the game for, dude? What? You should
Yeah,
play a VN,
exactly.
dude.
But
It's
like,
like
what do you mean, dude? I don't get. You know what? I'd rather play
okay.
Division over Ghost Recon, dude. Jesus Christ. At
I've
least I'm
never tried
grinding for
Vietnam.
something with like
At the very least,
I
it's
don't
not
know.
like Far Cry, because
Its
like in
endgame
Far
is pretty
Cry,
empty.
I think what changes it for me is the combat. It's not like Far Cry where there's no point in going stealth. Okay, that's what Wildlands does for me. Is there's actual stealth, and it actually works well. So you're able to,
But you can play it with friends, right?
yeah. So there's like really good potential there to do cool stuff with friends because stealth is an option. Wherein in Far Cry, even if you
Right.
go stealth, it's like doesn't actually matter. You can just fucking kill everyone. And honestly,
With the later,
the layout of Far
yeah,
Cries aren't really. It's not challenging. I feel.
I enjoyed New Dawn, but
Yeah,
mostly because it was post-apocalyptic,
post-apocalyptic one.
which is my shit. Um,
Just like it's cybernetic one, dude.
right, of
It's
course. I don't know, man.
the
Maybe I'll
Last
pick up
Dragon or
Ghost
something.
Recon.
Yeah, pretty good,
What do you
dude. It's
mean?
like 300.
Oh, Blood Dragon,
Yeah,
Far Cry 3
Dragon.
Blood
That was
Dragon.
cool.
I heard
They,
it's a really good DLC.
yeah, they really
I think
laid.
I have it on my Uplay.
Really, you should try it, dude. That's fucking an
I
epic
should.
game.
Yeah, yeah. I keep hearing people
They
like
really
praise
just
it for
lean
how good
into
it is.
the action movie sort of vibe that Far Cry is essentially.
Also got like pop culture references, right?
Yeah, it's really cool. Dude. Johnny Silverhand is there first, basically. Basically, plays Johnny
Whoa,
Silverhand.
shit, dude.
Crazy.
I can't believe they didn't get sued by
Yeah.
fucking CD Project Red.
There's even an epic
Well, I don't think
2D
CDPR
sense.
owns Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Okay, you have to convince me with Breakpoint. Come on.
Not
And the
Breakpoint,
viewers at
not
home.
Breakpoint. Let me get this straight, dude. Breakpoint is the newer one with fucking who's that guy? The
Okay.
Punisher.
I
What's
don't
his
know who
name?
that is.
Fuck from Walking Dead. Shane's brother or some shit.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
You know that
What do you
guy?
mean Shane's brother? Like Shane. Shane himself.
Oh,
That's
you
the
really?
Punisher.
Oh yeah, yeah, Shane. Who's the main guy in Walking Dead? What?
To the viewers at home.
I don't watch. I mean, I did
You
watch
have to
it.
forgive us. We're boomers. We're
Yeah,
boomers with culture.
I've
We're
only ever watched
boomers.
Better Call Saul, honestly. Um,
So we should actually just have a watch party with our viewers at home.
True watch party. What do you want us to
Meaning
watch?
our
Viewers at
friends.
home, comment down below. If you want to
So
watch us play,
Ghost
what are we talking
Recon
about? Yeah, Ghost
Wildlands.
Recon Wildlands. I have it. I mean, it was pretty
What?
good.
Is it like
I say it's good,
Generation
but we
Zero?
literally got nowhere near finishing it. No, it's not like Generation Zero. Okay,
Nah, shut the fuck up,
you can
dude.
have.
I've
It's
seen
actually fun,
gameplay. It
dude.
looks like Generation Zero, dude.
What? The map is like
It
50
feels like
Generation Zeros had sex with each other and made more
I
babies.
don't want a big map if it's
Yeah,
empty,
but it's
bro.
not a. It's cool. It's cool. Tell me what you want from a Ubisoft game. It has it.
Honestly, I've lost hope for Ubisoft. But if
That's
they make
true.
their world actually feel alive,
Like,
that's not just settlements, towers, and like random activities that you need to do so you can fill up a list.
okay,
I
maybe it
like it.
does. It is that, but it's pretty cool. I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
right, dude. It's literally Generation Zero. What are you talking
I
about?
tell you
I don't.
for the first like 10 hours I played it, it didn't feel like a Ubisoft game. That's what it felt to me.
All right. Okay, I'll take that. I can
Yeah,
take that.
that's it.
Why didn't it feel like a Ubisoft title?
I don't know. Well, one of my one of my most vivid memories did. Me and Lyle was trying to get in this compound to destroy drugs, essentially,
Right.
and
Uh-huh.
we replayed a lot of times because we kept getting spotted, and then we'd be overwhelmed by the reinforcements and shit. So
That actually sounds fun. Not gonna lie. That
yeah.
that does sound fun.
Then what happened is Lyle died by the end, so I was by myself, like holding the fort, waiting for him to respawn and come back as like the
You can
police
respawn.
military. Yeah, it's pretty. No, if you die, you get a chance to be revived. But if you bleed out,
Okay.
there's like 60 seconds before you can respawn. So it's you can't just
Okay.
exploit it, but you
So
can
it's
kind of
not super
yeah
milsim tactical.
yeah yeah. At least you can
Okay.
respawn right like nearby. Because let's say like Arma
Uh-huh.
3, you fucking respawn back in the fucking base and you have to drive 500 miles to back up your friend. Like what the
I
fuck?
mean, that's the whole
Yeah,
point of
it's
milsim, dude.
Millicent. That's true. That's true. But it's cool. It's cool.
Okay. Okay. The compound thing that you told me about is
It's a better
probably it's
Far
selling
Cry.
me on it.
It's a
It's
better
selling me
Far
on it.
Cry.
Oh, you might trigger some
Better Far
viewers
Cry.
on with that.
What? Guys, how many Far Cries can you play? Wait for Far Cry 21? It's fucking 2020. No,
Or
how far
what?
can
Ghost
this go?
Recon 7? Come on, dude.
I don't. Is there even a number here? I don't recall actually. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Also,
Ghost Recon's good.
to answer any of the viewers at home that are
Yeah.
questioning why I'm enjoying Division, but I don't enjoy any other Ubisoft game,
Yeah.
is because the Division is multiplayer. If I grind for something, it's actually I can actually flex it on people.
Wildlands is
If it's single
definitely
player,
the better multiplayer
who are you gonna flex it
Ubisoft game.
on? In Far Cry, who the fuck are you gonna flex it on?
Exactly.
In
And
Assassin's Creed, who
there's nothing to
cares?
flex on Far Cry because you're just getting fucking
Yeah, there's like
almost on the
unique
rails.
weapons.
Sure, but like
Yeah, like
you get that
companion.
eventually anyways. I mean, you can kind of get everything
Yeah, yeah, I
eventually in there.
guess. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
I will say this about
I mean,
Wildlands: a lot of weapons are behind a paywall, so you're gonna be using the
oh
same
my
weapon.
god, just like I'm not getting
I don't
Rainbow
know
Six
why it's
Siege
like
or
that.
Wildlands. So
Yeah.
Jesus
I don't know why they
Christ.
don't just make it free now that it's an old game. No one's gonna fucking randomly buy a
Yeah, why don't?
box
So if they're gonna
10 years
put
after
behind,
release.
if they're gonna put stuff behind paywall, why don't they just make
Yeah.
it free? That's the whole point of having microtransactions. Like Jesus.
We have a pause here.
All right,
I'm back. What happened?
you're gonna have to cut here,
Yeah, I
dude.
can't believe it, dude.
Yeah,
I ended
yeah.
in the middle of
You gotta
this.
stop the
This whole
obs, and then you have to
shenanigans. This
restart
whole
obs.
shenanigans. I'm fucking out of water too, so I'll be thirsty the rest of this recording.
I
Um,
mean, we can
yeah.
finish it soon.
How long
Our
have we been
chemistry is
doing?
actually pretty. We
Yeah,
did
we're
like 1 hour.
floating.
Our
55
chemistry is much
minutes.
better than last year,
Easy.
actually.
Yeah. I'm more sure of myself.
Last
I'm
year,
sure
last week.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah. We
much
didn't do
better.
this weekend, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah. Although it's
like,
still
I
Friday.
would love to, but also like I want to play video games. You know, my work's like taking 4 days
Yeah.
away from my week, so
It's
it's like,
crazy.
Jesus.
How are your days? Do you just work like the whole day?
Wait, are you already recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. I didn't stop recording.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
just cut it off.
You know what? Just keep it in, dude.
Yeah.
Don't cut it. Don't cut it. Um,
That is true. I
I
just
mean,
basically said
okay,
it. Yeah.
I'm still working like a super part-time job,
Mm.
like 4 days, 4 hours.
But it's almost like
So I work.
full-time time, essentially.
I-
Like hours.
it's part-time.
Yeah.
I work 12 to 4. That's it. I write
Yeah, but
articles, like five
let's
articles a day, and I'm done.
12 to 4, 4 hours. Guess that's reasonable. But like,
It's so much
yeah,
more
it's reasonable.
reasonable.
Yeah. Do you have fixed time though? Like you have to finish by then, or it's just your own
Yeah.
schedule?
Our No, no, no. It's the reason why we have a time, even though we're project based with payments. It's like if our bosses want us to write something like urgent, we're there to do it. So
Mm.
if it's 12 to 4, they expect me to be there if they have something they
Answer a
want me to
call.
write. Like, oh,
That's pretty
did you
good.
know LeBron James's son is playing in NBA now? You gotta write it right now. Like, it's
Excuse me.
it's it's important. So it's like, okay. But if I want to
Right.
finish
I
my
get it.
4 articles, then I can just do it in the whole day.
Mm.
But
Right.
why not just hit two birds with one stone, right?
Yeah.
I'll
So
work while they're in the
while
same
it's on
time. So
call,
it's like,
yeah. So you can just chill
yeah,
afterwards. Yeah. I
yeah.
get you. I get you.
So I'm pretty happy. It's like part
Mm.
mostly part-time work with decent pay. So I'm okay with it.
But
Not
just
like
during the weekday.
groundbreaking pay. I get to choose what days. I
Okay.
might Jesus, my internet's like really acting up today.
It's alright. Just
I
don't
might
sneeze.
move my schedule from Wednesday to Saturday instead because
Really?
people click more on weekends since they're free
Oh. Do you get like a
and
bonus if
more
you're the
clicks.
most clickers?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
That's
You get a
cool.
bonus. Yeah,
That's cool.
pretty. I
I'm gonna
got pretty
click on
good
all your
bonus last
articles,
month.
dude.
You should, man. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. I make
I
burner
can pay you
accounts.
like a cent. Now you don't
A
even need
cent
a
for
burner
every
account.
click,
Just
dude.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Dude, I need like 10,000 clicks to actually make something
Make
decent with the
something
bonus.
decent.
So
Oh.
it takes a while. It takes a while.
How many, do you know how many
Anyway.
clicks you get, like per thing?
Oh yeah,
If allowed to
I
yeah.
got. I don't know if I'm allowed to say
Yeah.
actually.
Okay, never mind. Don't
I
say it.
maybe I shouldn't. Maybe
Yeah.
I shouldn't.
Yeah. Don't say it.
Pretty
Don't say
good
it.
though. Yeah,
Your boss might be
I don't
watching
think it's
us.
so.
He's a fan of the channel. Hit
Maybe,
subscribe.
dude. Maybe all the way
Yeah.
from also
Yeah.
um. Oh yeah. Speaking of really good writing, Rick
Yeah.
and Morty.
Rick and Morty. That's a funny show, dude. I never
I
had enough
mean, their writing
IQ
is like,
to
oh
watch it.
yeah, only smart people
Yeah.
can enjoy.
Yeah.
We're boomers. That's the only meme we know. That and he's a fucking pickle, and it's funny.
He's a pickle, dude. It's
Oh,
such
what
an
do you think
OP.
about the new voices? What do you think about the new voices?
I think it's all right. I'm because I'm not super familiar with the controversy, but I'm happy that they didn't.
Right.
I'm actually happy they didn't completely change his voice because for the sake of the character, it
Mm,
should be all right that it's how you say seamless almost, right? So like punish this
mm.
guy, don't give him the job, but don't punish the character by completely changing the
Right, right.
perspective on
So
him
like,
by making the
um,
change jarring.
McCree. Sorry, shit.
Sure.
What's his name?
Cassidy.
Cassidy. Jesus,
Yeah.
sorry.
Did they change? I didn't even
Yeah,
notice the
yeah, yeah.
voice
I like that.
changes.
I like that actually. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Did they
He's
change?
Cassidy now. Yeah, he's Cassidy in Overwatch 2
Oh,
now.
I didn't even notice the change between the first voice and this
I
voice,
mean, who
honestly.
would? It's like,
Yeah, I mean, I suck with him anyway, so I rarely used him.
yeah,
So
I also don't play it. Like, flicking's
I
not
don't even play
my.
that game at all anyway.
It's weird though because I love the Peacekeeper in Apex, but I can't
True.
play Cassidy for like the
Yeah.
life of me. Wh- What were we talking about? Sorry, I'm also sleep
Oh no,
deprived.
the
Um,
changing voice.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. I actually like the idea. I like what you said because the whole
yeah,
concept of separate the art from the artist.
yeah.
Oof, that's also a controversial one too. Though, because
The art's
sometimes
already
supporting
living,
the art
so
will support the artist.
yeah.
But
That's not.
yeah, it's like okay, he did some mad stuff, like sus stuff with
Yeah.
minors, with like messaging and stuff. There's also allegations of abuse, which
Really.
weren't proven. So that one, is like I don't know, take it with a grain of salt. But it is kind of sad. I did like Justin Roiland's work, but
Mm.
the fact that
Did that thing?
he's a piece of shit
Yeah.
kind of ruins everything. So I'm glad. Yeah. I thought they'd take the solar opposites approach. Do you know solar opposites, which is also
It's like a
another show
sun, right?
by? No,
Oh, my bad.
I'm
Solar
gonna I'm gonna look. Give me a
opposite.
moment.
Why not just say polar,
It's
dude?
a show by.
Oh. Oh, it's a show. Shit.
Yeah, fuck, I forgot who made it. Wait, what was it? Justin Roiland who got drama? It wasn't, right?
What was it? I have no idea. Justin Roiland.
No, no, no. Justin Roiland is the good guy, the one
Oh
who's
shit.
no,
Is he
no, no,
Morty?
no, 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 no. I'm stupid. It's actually him. I'm stupid.
Okay.
It's Dan Harmon who's actually
Yeah, no.
okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so with Solar Opposites, it's another show where Justin Roiland worked on, and the way they approached voice acting, like changing the voice actor, was just it was a complete 180.
Hmm.
They turned his
180.
character into a British person, and since it's
What?
sci-fi, they explained it with like a dart, like a voice changing dart or something.
Oh,
And people are apparently really liking it. So
interesting.
I expected them to do that to Rick and Morty because they don't want Royland's
Hmm.
voice anymore. But I'm okay with how they've done it. Morty sounds like 95, 100% okay to me.
Yeah.
Rick is okay 90% of the time. When he yells, you can kind of hear it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, they were the same voice
but
actor? That's
yeah,
crazy.
it's
That's crazy.
weird, right? Yeah. Justin Roiland fucking voiced like 70% of that
Yeah.
show. It's stupid.
I mean, I guess for Rick and
But
Morty, I've heard so many impressions of them that pretty much nails it. So I guess it's also pretty easy to
yeah, it's
probably get
easy to
someone.
find one, right?
Yeah.
So I support the voice actor. I fully support it. I can't wait to hear how
Yeah.
they, take the character.
Yeah.
People are complaining about how not so raspy his voice is,
Not
but
so raspy. Well, maybe
eventually it's gonna be raspy somehow. He's gonna work on it. He's gonna train on it.
he got some cough medicine, dude. Stopped smoking. Maybe that can be his next art. Dude, he doesn't smoke as much. Or like
Maybe. You know
drink.
what? I'm
Could
excited
be.
for the fourth wall that they'll
Yeah.
use. Fourth
True.
wall break they'll use for like their voice changing or something. Who knows?
That'd be funny.
With me saying Rick and Morty has good writing, that's heavily debatable. Sometimes the episodes
True.
hit
True.
well, sometimes it
Yeah.
doesn't. Ooh, have you seen Fiona and Cake?
The fuck is that? Peter.
What?
What? Oh,
What?
this is the one you were talking about, the Adventure Time shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, the Adventure Time
Okay.
one. Never
To be
mind.
honest, I
Never
haven't
mind
even
that
I
one.
haven't I haven't even watched Adventure
Jesus, what
Time,
have
to be
you what
honest.
have you been watching recently? Sex Ed?
Nothing, dude. I haven't watched.
What?
You
What
know
have
what?
you
I've
been
been watching the
doing?
live action One Piece. That's
Ooh, One Piece. Yeah.
that's really fucking good. That's really good,
Heard
actually.
it's really good, by the way.
Yeah. You know, I have a very pessimistic view on live action anime. I mean, I don't know how to put this. It'll eventually feel like cosplay. But what this series does so well is especially during the action scenes. And usually people don't like this, that there's a lot of cuts. But I feel like they do. Also, I'm hearing myself. I'm worried that something changed and the recording is busted now. But anyways,
You should check that out. Oh, shit.
Is it because I'm fingering my fucking wire? Surely not. What was I
Jesus.
saying? During the
You
cuts,
might not want to say it like that.
during the fight scenes, there's a lot of cut angles and cut. They're cutting it a lot, right? Like right before it
Hmm.
looks corny, they cut it to another angle. Then it's back to being cool as fuck again. So,
Alright.
it pleasantly surprised me. I've never watched the anime. I've watched the first episode of the anime. I thought it was absolutely old and I couldn't watch anymore.
Old and
So,
crusty, you could
yeah,
feel
so
the
I know people will get mad at that and be like, "Whoa, it's a classic." I don't care if it's a classic, dude. It's
Yeah, I
2023,
can't
dude.
watch Dragon Ball because of it.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
it's
Dragon
like a
Ball
thousand
feels so
episodes, dude.
old.
I'm not gonna watch 100
I'm
old
sorry,
episodes to
guys.
get.
I can't.
Maybe I'll
Like
finish the
an
live
episode of
action.
yelling.
Maybe I'll finish the live action and continue off, like in the anime, like wherever the live action ends. I don't know if that would be a good idea, but you
I
know,
mean, most
could
likely
be.
it's like 80% accurate or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Heard really good reviews though. I can't say much. Never really seen either of
yeah,
them.
yeah. I'm like episode 7, I think. It's really cool.
Glad it's working out. We
Really
need
cool.
like
You need
it's
more of
so
this shit.
rare to find a good live action anime. Like, dude, look at like Attack on Titan, fucking Death Note.
I just stared at you
Oh,
point
so
blank when you
bad.
mentioned Attack on Titan. I've I had my
Um,
TV on, and one of the newest episodes of Attack on Titan. I'll never. Never mind. You know what? Okay, never mind. Fuck that. I won't even mention anything. But basically, the world needs shitty stories, dude, and Attack on Titan is one of them. Anyways, wait, did you watch the live action Attack on Titan? Oh my god, you froze, dude. I thought you were reacting to my Attack on Titan take. It could have been real. Oh my god.
falling apart, dude. It's
What
falling
happened?
apart.
The
The internet. No, no, I haven't watched.
live action? Or like,
I haven't watched.
I
I
thought you,
thought I froze again. Jesus
yeah,
fucking Christ.
thought you froze after I said how trash Attack on Titan is and you were judging when I my take.
I don't know. I got bored of the fucking anime. Like they said, season three. Oh, this is gonna be the last season, and then they were like, "Oh, did you know there's a part two of season three?" And then they were like, "Oh, this is the
Yeah.
last part." And then they went, "Oh, there's part three, by the way, which
And
is
there's
the
the
last
final
part." Which
season.
I doubt it. By the way, I doubt it. There's gonna be like a part four or something. Jesus fucking Christ.
Based on the trailer I saw, it's pretty much in the ending already.
I don't
Just
fucking
as
care.
just
Aaron
as
can go fucking
trash.
kill the world or something. Jesus.
Fucking
It's
wish
gotten
he
so
does, dude.
convoluted. It's
Spoiler
not
alert.
worth my
Yeah, it's
goddamn
so
time. You know.
stupid. It was such a nice, contained story.
You should just watch My Hero Academia. You're right.
No joke.
One for
I should
all,
get
dude.
back on it, honestly. It's
What do
probably
you
good.
mean?
No,
I haven't even watched like the latest season yet.
honestly, I just got bored because I was watching My Hero Academia as it was airing. So I was thinking to
I mean,
myself,
it's like every shonen. I
yeah,
can agree with that. It's like every shonen.
yeah,
It's
but
just like how
in hindsight, I never actually watched any other shonen like live besides that, probably, except maybe Jujutsu Kaisen, but that's not even
I mean
comparable.
Jujutsu Kaisen. It's you watch it for the animation. Come on.
Yeah, and it's not the type because the animation's good. They don't spend like 5 hours in a fucking one fight scene, right? Because it's more concentrated.
It's also because they're not afraid to kill people. You know,
True.
dude. I got spoiled. I got
Really?
spoiled.
Wait, someone died?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I
No shit,
didn't.
dude. Yeah. I'm not gonna
Okay,
tell you. It's
I'm in
fine. It's
Reddit,
all
so
right.
I see the manga
That's so
spoilers
sad.
in Reddit. So funny.
It sucks,
It's
dude.
so
I hate this.
funny.
I haven't watched fucking season two yet. This I
Yeah,
hate
I
it.
should actually. It looks good.
It looks good. Have
I
you
didn't.
watched Chainsaw Man?
No, I haven't finished
Huh?
it. I watched like half of it
I
as
don't
it was
know.
airing,
It
and
just
then I
feels
got
like
bored
Edge
again.
Runners to me.
Yeah,
It's like it's not bad, but it's also not groundbreaking.
this guy just trashed Edge Runner. But
I'm
yeah,
not trashing Edge
I
Runners.
can.
I'm saying it's decent. It's mid.
Yeah, I think people get a misinterpretation about Chainsaw Man because I read
You
this guy's previous story, so I know how he'll write or like eventually write this.
mean like Berserk or something? Isn't
No,
he like the writer of
it was
Berserk?
Fire Punch. No, he's not the writer. The writer of Berserk is dead. So there's no Rip in peace, by the way. Actually, they're continuing Berserk based on
Yeah,
the
his
manuscripts.
friend who's like, who
Yeah,
knows how his friend used to make
yeah,
it's
that's
a
cool.
wholesome story.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Look forward to it. Maybe
but
I'll
yeah,
watch
it's
it
like
eventually.
I don't know. Chainsaw Man is like incel bait.
Basically, I mean, spoiler alert to viewers at home if you don't know this, but this author
You might want
isn't.
to skip like to the next
Yeah, I mean,
few
it's not a spoiler.
minutes.
This author doesn't write endings to
He becomes a
anime.
chainsaw. Holy shit!
Maybe he turns into a chainsaw. That wouldn't be far fetched based on this guy's writing. But
Holy
he,
shit! That's so cool, dude.
this guy kind of just writes what he thinks is cool. It's like he's on drugs while he's writing this, probably. No, he's probably not,
Also,
but
like Stephen
that's how it
King, like
feels.
Stephen
Is
King.
it? Maybe.
Yeah, Stephen King wrote a
Yeah.
lot of shit on cocaine or something.
Feels like he's on cocaine while he. It's a lot of like.
I'm like,
It's an
oh, really?
interesting ride at
I don't know.
least. But in
I
hindsight, it's
enjoyed
not
it.
like.
It's good action.
Yeah. If they
It's not
eventually adapt
groundbreaking.
everything to Chainsaw Man, I don't know if it'll. People
I'm
might be
still waiting for
disappointed.
season 3 on One Punch Man, dude. Oh my god, I need
Yeah,
One
same.
Punch
I
Man
honestly
so bad.
just people
I'm
were shitting
so
on season 2. I honestly just want the story to continue.
I
For no
don't
reason.
care. I honestly
Yeah,
didn't care. It still
yeah,
looked dope. I
yeah.
still
It
enjoyed it.
didn't look bad, honestly. Like, people are kind of spoiled
People are
because the first one.
I think people are nitpicking on it.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
it
just there
still
for the
looks
story
fucking
anyway. The story's
badass.
still there. It's still cool. I love one.
Yeah,
The
I say that, and people are like,
writing
"What
for that.
story? He just one punches everything," and I'm like,
The
"Do
fuck?
you not see the characters around
Yeah,
him?
like the main person in season 2 is Goro. Anyway, it's not even
Nobody
Saitama.
cares about fucking One Punch Man. He
Yeah,
punches people, and that's it. That's the whole
yeah,
point. You care about the people around him.
yeah,
That's the story. Like
yeah,
Moomin Rider. Oh, I love Moomin Rider.
yeah.
Moomin Rider is
There's
like the
a
best
epic
hero,
scene in
dude.
that season 1 with Moomin Rider.
Yeah, he's dog shit,
That's
but like
cool.
still, he's like angelic dog shit, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm sorry, man. I did rewatch a few clips of Edge Runner, especially with like the cyber psychosis
Was it in
one.
Japanese or English?
No, I watched it in
Oh,
English because I wanted to
nice.
focus on the
English is
action
good.
more rather than like
Yeah.
the voices suck, bro. Come on.
Okay, the
It's
main
one
guy's
of the better
voice.
dubs. I'll give it to you. It's one of the better dubs.
I don't know why
One
it,
of the better ones.
I don't know why it turned out this way, but David's dub is dog. I mean, I don't want to say dog shit. I love his dub,
It's
but
dog water. I'm
it's pretty
sorry.
bad.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
it's one of the worst
voice
ones. He
actor
sounds like
being.
every main character
Yeah.
anime guy that yells
It just
at the
felt,
randomest shit.
especially at the beginning of the series, especially the first episode, which is very emotional. I felt like he was very flat, and there was like no. He's like a robot.
What do you expect? It's a
It's like,
dub.
but his
I
mom
think
was acting just
Japanese.
fine, wasn't she? She was like an actual actor and
Huh?
like saying her lines
I don't
properly.
know. You know what?
I
Fine.
feel
I'll
like every
rewatch it
woman
with
in the
English.
show was actually good. Voice
Of
actor
course, you
side.
think that, Jake. Of course, you
Genuinely.
think that.
Genuinely. I mean,
Oh,
Rebecca's good.
have you seen
She's.
the references of Edge Runners in Phantom Liberty?
Yeah. I genuinely like stared at it and emotionally cried as I sat there, dude.
They fucking blames you for not taking him to the moon. It's fucking crazy. Oh shit!
That was sad, dude.
Spoilers, I
Oh,
guess.
wait, what? Why'd you say that? I'm gonna edit that out,
My
dude.
bad, my bad. No way, nobody's seen like Edge Runners yet, dude. Come on.
That's true. If you haven't, watch it, dude. Finish
It
it. I mean, it's fucking 10
it just
episodes.
feels like
Fucking finish it.
I don't know. Like it's good. I enjoy the animation. The setting's so unique because you know it's cyberpunk, and I
And
don't
you know,
know. You know
people.
what? I'm gonna stop. I'm
A lot
gonna
of people
stop.
ask
It's
me if
fine.
it's worth to play Cyberpunk. This universe is the only one of its kind which you can enter through this game right now. That makes sense, right?
I mean, there are a few cyberpunk games that's
Like
not
what? Like
around
a
the
fucking some
tabletop, but like
pixel
it's the
game.
cyberpunk
It's like
genre.
no,
No,
maybe
what?
pixel.
What about Ghost Runner something something? I
But that's
forget.
not like an
Ghost Runner.
RPG where you can actually like for
Oh,
an
that's true.
extended
It's like a
period of time
platforming
like live
game.
in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
I guess like the closest one you could argue one of the closest ones would be like Watch Dogs, but that's not really cyberpunk.
Uh,
Legion has kind of the aesthetic, especially with
yeah.
like the glowy mask,
But
but it's not the same
the
feel.
aesthetic of this universe is unmatched. Dude. That's why I was so happy with
I
Edge
yeah,
Runners first time
I can agree with you. I can
it
agree with
captured
you
this.
that one 100%.
Yeah,
Walking around in Night City feels great.
yeah,
However, the shitty NPCs
yeah,
do not feel great.
yeah.
Like not the side characters, just the
Yeah,
people walking
yeah, like
around,
the
the people who are
yeah.
supposed to help you immerse
But
in the world.
in high density, it feels lively enough. I think
All
in
right,
the immediate area,
I'll pick it up.
it's
I'll pick it up
I don't know, it's crazy,
again,
dude. It's still mind-boggling. I know you can enter like pretty much a lot of buildings or every building
which is
almost.
what they promised, by the way, all those years
Yeah, yeah,
ago.
but it's still fucking cool to see it. It's you know so crazy. I don't know why, by the
But
way.
yeah,
Actually, I shouldn't go back to this. I mean, it's pretty quick. Dogtown like runs slightly worse, maybe like 5%
why are
worse
we
than the
why are
basic.
we bashing?
I just wanted to say this because we were talking about
Sorry,
aesthetics.
sorry. Right,
Yeah,
okay, uh-huh.
yeah. So that was it. Yeah,
Yeah, continue,
yeah.
continue. What
But
about
Dog,
Dogtown?
I don't know why it runs like 5% worse, but I can still
It's
run
because
it
it's more
smooth.
dense, right?
Yeah, probably. But it's not like the skyline's bigger, so it's not as visually
Mm.
doesn't give me a hard on as
So
much as in the main area.
nothing beats the verticality of Night
Yeah,
City.
yeah,
Oh, I still wish that they actually
yeah.
they fulfilled that
That shit's
verticality
so
promise.
fucking cool, dude.
Imagine
Such a beautiful game.
exploring 10 floors of an apartment, dude. That sounds so
Yeah.
dope.
I mean, realistically, what are you gonna do? Maybe Star Citizen, dude. That's the hope.
I've been waiting for Star Citizen since like 2012. My children are gonna play it. I am not. I doubt it.
It's not a real game, dude. I've seen footage.
Um,
It's not. It's probably
it's more of
Photoshop.
like a flight sim.
It's
It's a flight
Photoshop.
sim.
Yeah. But I mean,
But yeah,
yeah, it's crazy. That's a topic for another fucking episode, anyhow.
yeah, it's another day. I think
Yeah.
this is enough for it. This
Yeah.
was
It
pretty
was
good.
good. Thanks for listening, viewers. At least we actually did all our topics essentially this time. It's pretty
Honestly, yeah.
crazy.
It's because last week we had like a bunch of topics.
Yeah, that's
No, we
true.
finished last week's too. We
Yeah.
focused on Baldur's Gate 3,
Yeah.
Starfield.
But we
We
didn't
caught
talk
up.
about the Maui fires in 9/11, dude. I don't know.
Wait,
Like
what?
the Maui fires minutes. We don't have to, honestly. That is just some random.
Oh my
Who cares
god.
about real life, anyways? We're here to talk
What do
about
you
games in the
this
PlayCast
is you better
podcast.
cut that out.
What? Why? What? I just said.
Nah, it's fine, it's fine, it's
Yeah,
fine, it's
yeah.
fine, it's fine,
I
it's fine,
didn't
it's
say.
fine, it's
Wait.
fine, it's fine. Oh, it's
We should
fine.
talk
It's
about it.
okay.
It's a lot, but anyway, we don't have time to talk
I
about it.
haven't really
Okay, I'll cut
heard the
that off,
news about it
actually.
actually. Holy shit.
I mean,
That's
let's
crazy.
not cut it out. Yeah, it's crazy. They say it's an inside because they say the people they were trying to evacuate and they weren't letting them through like the main like area.
Why?
I don't know. They were like
Why?
stopping them. I don't know because I think what
Oh.
happened like in the Fallout, not the game, but like the Fallout of the situation, is that
I know what Fallout means, Jared.
yeah, like the government. So this is basically some cyberpunk corpo shit. They wanted to buy the land, so
So they
this
burnt it?
fire. That's not confirmed, but that's
Oh,
a
whoa,
theory
whoa, whoa,
going
whoa,
around.
whoa, whoa. What did you make me say, Jake? For legal reasons, that is a
Not,
joke.
yeah.
You
It's a
better
theory
fucking
going on.
laugh.
It's a Reddit
Jesus.
theory. Laughing at the
I
situation.
get fucking sued today.
Yeah. But
Have you played
anyways,
finishing thoughts?
yeah.
Have you played The Last of Us?
No. Oh, I watched
Have
the
you watched The
playthrough.
Last of
Yeah.
Us?
Like the
No,
video
I mean
game?
like the show. No, the
No.
show.
I've seen clips, but I
All
haven't
right.
watched it.
This will be the topic for
Oh,
next week.
teaser?
Jerick,
Teaser.
yeah, we'll get Jerick to play The Last of Us and watch the Last of Us show. Actually,
Oh,
really good
it's
by
my
the way.
homework.
Really, really good.
Nice. I'll
I do
only do one
enjoy
of
it.
those, to be honest with you. Probably. I'll probably
Yeah,
watch
sure.
one episode.
Honestly, it's fine.
Yeah.
Not one episode, dude. Trust me. Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Probably watch.
like
How long is
the
an
Adam
episode?
and Bill
50?
episode is an hour. Yeah,
I've seen that
50 an
one.
hour.
Yeah, I've seen the clip of
It's
that.
so good. Oh my
Yeah,
god, it's so
that's
good.
good. Should talk more about stuff we
Anyway,
watch actually next episode. Yeah.
true. Oh
Take a
yeah,
break from
okay.
video games, even though there's still time.
True.
Holy shit.
Even though we're
Playcast. Well,
we're
we can
playcast
play
podcast.
a show, dude. Technically, you
That's
know.
kind of
Tech,
true. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I guess
We're casting still about stuff that play. Yeah.
that's true.
Anyways,
I mean, semantics. Yeah, works.
yeah.
Anyways, we're excited to have you back next week. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Jarek has played or watched The Last of Us. I'll try to look for my own homework as well to
Yeah.
talk about. See you there.
Yeah. Hopefully this recording wasn't totally busted and we just wasted an hour of our lives. Bye bye.
I wouldn't say it's wasted.
Thank you. Yeah.